We will call to order the July 8th, 2024 meeting at 7:30. You can please rise for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
A few announcements to get started here. We want to make an introduction of our new Parks and Rec coordinator, Miss Abby Lukostic. If you could come up and say hello. I think many in the crowd and in the front know you, but we welcome you. We hope things are going well.
Thank you. Yes, things are off to a great start. Well, nice to meet all of you whom I haven't met yet, and nice to see some familiar faces here. As the notes say, National Night Out is taking place on Tuesday, August 6th, and we've begun planning for Community Day, which is Saturday, September 14th. So we've got lots of plans in progress and lots of exciting things to come. So thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
So just to follow up again, National Night Out will take place on August 6th and Community Day will take place on September 14th. Are there any other announcements by anyone else on council? Okay, then at this time, we will ask for public comment on agenda items only. Anyone in the crowd can come forward, state your name and address. You'll be provided 5 minutes for any comment on agenda items. There being no public comment, we'll move on to the minutes from the June 10th meeting. They were previously sent to everyone on council. You
I
had
need to approve the minutes.
There is a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Arler. Are there any discussion? Okay. At this time, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll move on to the reports of committees. At this time, I'll turn it over to Public Safety, Mr. Joe Wall.
We're gonna start off with the staff reports. I don't know why Jack Casey's on the. public
That was my
safety.
typo there.
Chief's report.
Hello, everybody.
You have my report. If you have any questions, throw them my way, please. This month was largely, as you folks could see, just some mandatory annual update training through MOPEC. All officers have completed every year. Officers continue to do that. Also, annual firearms qualifications. We finished those up this past month. And as you folks can see, there's some other usual trainings you see on my report. The North Hills SRT team and K9 officer completed their monthly trainings as well. Personnel board completed oral interviews on the top group of police candidates. They finalized an eligibility list that we'll be moving forward with some background checks on and hopefully get in front of you folks in the next few months for consideration. And also, we have advertised a social worker position in the police department that we hope to get that process off the ground here in the very near future, as far as reviewing applications, conducting interviews, and maybe trying to get somebody in front of you folks for consideration on that position as well. Other than that, it was business as usual. Busy summer months are underway. I'll say that.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, folks.
Fire marshal's report for the month of June 2024. Jeff Wisney.
There's a couple things that neglected to put on that. One is the I did an article on grilling safety that appeared in this last McMail. It was inspired by Mr. Jack Casey. So hopefully it'll be well received to help remind people to grill out safety. It was another busy month. They all seem to be that way. Call wise, couple fires we had towards the end of last month. One on Olive Street, which was rolled accidentals, electrical in nature. The other one, most recently, a little over a week ago, was up the Royal Manor Apartments. You guys probably saw that on the news. Unfortunately, the residents had to be displaced for pretty much the day and evening. The American Red Cross, they actually put them up. I don't know if you're involved with that or not. So, but thank you anyways. So I can't really comment on that fire just yet, only because the fire's still under investigation. We're still kind of going through some things. Hopefully we'll be able to resolve that pretty soon. One thing I do want to let you guys know, soon you guys will be getting it's just this year is just flying. It'll be November before you know it, and it'll be the annual Fireman's Banquet, which I know some of you were at last year. So just mark it on your calendar, Saturday, November 23rd, I believe. That is the date, but again, the official invites will be going up, so. Put it down, you guys all know it's a pretty good time, the ones that, are there. So, other than that, that's all I've got to add. Any questions? Yes, sir.
How you doing with your grant for the stores fittings?
Haven't heard anything, so again, no news is usually good news, so.
Mr. Daly, thank you
I've
very
not heard.
much for keeping us up to date on what happened with the fire. Thank you.
Thank you.
The McCandless Franklin Park Ambulance Authority, Mr. Casey.
Building permits first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Building permits were in your packet, right?
Mhm.
So if you have any questions, I'm sure that RJ would be available for discussion. I'm sorry. And the personnel board, personnel board minutes are in your packet. If you have any questions, please let me know. Volunteer Firefighter Steering Committee,
And that meeting comes up this month.
okay? And then the McCandless Franklin Park Ambulance Authority, Mr. Casey.
It gives me great pleasure to announce that MFPAA has received word from the American Heart Association that they won the Mission Life Gold Award. This award is given to agencies who have proven their ongoing commitment to excellence in cardiac and stroke care. They now, when they actually take the ambulances directly to departments now, go bypass the emergency room. So they speed people into, I guess, getting stents or whatever they're doing. So they take them right to the cath lab.
It means that they're doing more advanced triage, right?
Yeah, more advanced triage and they're doing it more quickly. So kudos to Chief Dell and his staff for all the hard work in putting that together. That's it. That's
Is there
my
any
report on
public
this.
safety or public, not public safety? I'll turn it over to Mr. Hart.
Okay, so report on facilities management. We'll have Brad come up and go over his, he has a list in the packet, but maybe like to highlight some of that.
I have nothing more to add. So if anybody has any questions, I mean, we had a busy June with the storms and everything else, but nothing more to add on to that.
I'm the stormwater guy. I just will furthermore appreciate all the work you guys are doing on stormwater management in the town. It's concern we've heard from residents, concern a lot of council here, so we appreciate the efforts that public works.
Yeah, as far as pond maintenance goes, we got through all the ponds that we were able to get through. Starting in the fall, we'll start removing trees, all that type of stuff, but we've gotten through close to 40 ponds, cut once, so.
Great job. Thank you.
I also
Alright.
wanted to thank you guys for the trees that you put around the clean fill site,
Oh, yes,
making it look nice. So
fantastic.
thank you very much.
I
Thank
do have
you.
a question.
Yes,
Do we do North Meadows, that pond? It's the new one where we put in the forebay. Do we do the maintenance there or is that the HOA that handles that?
I believe it's the HOA, but I can check on.
Because
that
there was
for
a
you.
complaint I saw on the
Yeah.
EAC where they were inquiring about cutting the weeds down there.
Yeah, I can find that out for you.
Okay, thank you.
Sure thing.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brad. Thank you. Liaison reports, Environmental Advisory Committee, Nick Giorgetti.
Meeting minutes in your packet. If you have any questions, let me know.
Okay, Ad Hoc Technology Committee, Mr.
There
Walt,
was no meeting.
and the Ad Hoc Stormwater Management Committee, Mr. Singer.
There was no meeting, but we are planning on scheduling one here at the end of the month.
Any public comment having to do with the liaison reports or otherwise? Seeing none, I'll Move on to reports by the service committee. Mr. Casey.
Reports in your packet. If there's any questions, I'd be happy to entertain explaining.
The Northland Public Library Authority, Mr. Giorgetti.
I have two stats from the 2023 report that I think are pretty awesome that I would like to share. Northland had a total circulation of 1,287,697 items, which is an impressive number. And they are number 3 once again. For the third time, they've been ranked number 1 for the most physical circulations in all of Allegheny County. So,
Cool.
Irene, kudos to everything that you and your board and the library
personally
does.
took out 1 million of those.
Did you read all of
Getting
it?
those numbers up.
And your sister, the rest.
For those of you who don't know, Irene Caliendo is the president of that board. And she is our representative for McCandless for Northland Public Library. So we appreciate all you do for us. Are there any public comment on services? Pending none, we'll continue on. There is no old business. But there is some new business. Basically, this resolution 10 deals with destroying the public records. Something we do every year. We need a motion to
I'll make a motion to adopt tentatively identified resolution number 10 of the 2024 series, declaring the town's intent to destroy public records in accordance with the schedules and procedures for disposition of records as set forth in the municipal records manual approved on July 16th, 1993, and as amended.
There's been a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. At this time, there's time provided for any non-agenda comments. If anyone in the public would like to make a non-agenda comment, please come forward, state your name and address. There being none, at this time, we will adjourn to an executive session to discuss personnel and legal matters. I have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor, please indicate aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much, everybody.
It's a record.